What's up, guys? Welcome. We are testing out some live streaming today. I haven't been live streaming quite a while due to just issues with live streaming, so we're gonna do the best we can today. We're gonna have a fun time. We are testing out CovertGoBlue's Golgari control list, which is kind of sick in my opinion. This deck is really good. We are gonna just kind of hang out and be chill and do the stuff. So let's talk through the deck really quick. Let's have some fun with it. So this is very much utilizing a lot of different mechanics. So some of those are like treasure as an example. Some of that is graveyard recursion. Some of that is the massive slug horror that we got in Crimson Vow, which is a super sick card. Not one that I've played with a lot, so I'm really excited to try this one out. But yeah, I mean, it's utilizing a lot of the things that you would normally expect. So we've got things like Shambling Ghast, Eyetwitch. We've got the Deadly Dispute, which we can use to sacrifice these two and pull some of the stuff out from here, which is really nice. Or just get more treasure tokens. Maybe take out a little 1/1 or something. Prosperous Innkeeper, just going to help us gain a little bit of life. It also throws a treasure out there, so you're able to kind of do multiple different things, which is kind of nice. Goldport Merchant, being able to throw out some treasure tokens, draw some cards. This is another interesting one. Old Rutstein? Really interesting card here. One that I'm excited to try. This basically mills a card every turn, and then if, depending on what it is, you get a different thing. So that might be a treasure, or a, excuse me, yes, a treasure token, a 1/1, or a blood token. It could be a lot of different things. We do have Binding of the Old Gods and Meathook Massacre for some removal. Dig Up, which is going to help us find anything that we might need. And then, importantly, again, the big slug horror, but we also have Harness Infinity, which is kind of a sick card. One that's, again, I have not played with, but it's an instant speed, replace hand and graveyard. So the idea is that all the cards we milled with the Rutstein, we just get back, which is kind of ridiculous. I really like that, so I'm excited about it. Hey Jeremy, dude, Spinneraptor, what's up, my man? How you doing today, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we do have a little bit of blue mana. The Rimewood Falls obviously is what we can pull with the binding, and then we've got treasure tokens, so we can utilize the ability here to draw some cards. Jeremy, how are you, my friend? How are you doing today? We're gonna jump into some games. We're gonna have some fun with this one. This is a brand new stream setup, by the way. I am not using Streamlabs for this. I thought I'd try using Stream Elements just because Streamlabs seems to always throw in some issues, so I thought I'd do something a little different. We'll see if it works. This is a bit of a test. 100% a test, but still cool. Let's jump into game one. See what we're doing. Jeremy, what are you up to today, bud? What you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while since we've chatted, but your deck in the not this week's, the previous week's, I think, was really good for the challenge submission. Congratulations on winning. I have my hat on. Nothing on. What is this? All right, let's do this. We'll attack in really quick. Throw the innkeeper down. Where is my hat? Losing stuff, guys. That's all that this amounts to. Here's a hat. That'll work. The it resolves hat. Feel weird without a hat on. I know that's kind of strange. All right. So I think we just throw the merchant down. I mean, that's fine. We get a treasure token. We get some life. I think that's good. Doing good. Glad to see good CB. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for my last week of school and finals. Dude, so is this your last week or is next week your last week, Jeremy? I do wish you the best of luck on your finals, though. I hope school's going well. Again, we haven't chatted in a while, so it's good to see you. Good to hear from you. Good to have you hanging out with us. All right. So part of me just kind of wants to double block this and kill it. And then we've got Meathook Massacre for later. I don't like that play. We don't, this is aggressive. We don't have to do this, but we're gonna try it. Cool. It just saves us a few points of life, which isn't really that big of a deal in this game, but, what do we need? We've got the double black. I still think we take the... I think we take it. This week's the last week of teaching, the week after our finals. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Dude, I hope it all goes well. I'm stoked for you. When are you, like, done with school? Like, is next semester your last semester? I'm gonna go ahead and just do this for 2. I don't see a major reason not to. Just gets everything out of there, which I think is worth it. And I'll go ahead and get a second green source. Obviously we can't attack. I always hated finals week, dude. That was the worst. I was in graphic design and that kind of thing, so a lot of it was like projects. It wasn't so much like testing, but it was so annoying. Like, it was the worst thing ever. I hated doing it. So I really hope it's not too bad for you. I guess we just, I'm going all the way to 2024, nowhere near. Oh, good lord, dude. Well, I wish you the best of luck. That's awful. I hated school. That's just me. Dude, if you're enjoying it or if you're liking it, great, good for you. I hate it. It's like the worst thing in the world, in my opinion. Seems like an easy block on the 3/3. Don't really know why they wouldn't have attacked with the other, but that's cool. And then here we're just gonna do this for 3. Nice little 2-for-1. It's nothing too crazy, but it gets some stuff off the field here. Keeps their momentum down. It also keeps our life total up, which is super helpful. Yeah, I do encourage everybody, by the way, Jeremy. I mean, you know who CovertGoBlue is, I'm sure, but if anybody happens to pop in and see this later or something like that, please go check out CovertGoBlue, because his videos or his deck building skills are significantly above mine, but also he's just a really fun dude to watch. Go hang out with him. I'm just gonna flood the board with a bunch of stuff. Gonna do that. Seems to make the most sense to me. We've got the Deadly Dispute next turn, so that'll be cool. We'll just pass. Easy enough. Actually, bad. All right. Yep. Gonna throw some 1/1 counters around. That makes sense. I really would love to get the big slug horror. Very sleepy today. Just so we can kind of nix some of the stuff. Kind of an interesting attack here, because I can just do this. I mean, this, yeah, it's gonna hit us, but they don't have enough mana to do it again, so that seems like an easy block to me. Also representing the Charlotte Crabs here. Okay. That still doesn't really equate out to anything. They messed that up pretty heavily. Cool, that works for us. Let's do this. What do we need? Actually, I think I'm just gonna take one of these. I really like the Pest Summoning. It's a nice card. I'm gonna attack in. No reason not to, and we'll throw out another Pest Summoning. Now this does have Trample, something to keep in mind. Sean, what's up, my friend? 3 mana. Yeah, we have enough. I'm gonna take 4. Saw that coming. What in particular are you talking about, Sean? Did I miss something? I'm sorry. Also, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Good to have you hanging out. We're gonna be streaming for like an hour-ish, most likely. Maybe a little shorter than that, but we'll see. This is also a test stream, just so everybody knows. We've had a number of issues with network and things like that, and so we're testing out a different. Here, see if it'll work. So far, it's doing okay. All right, I like that. So I think we just pass here because we've got so much we can do later on. Jimbo, what is up, my man? Good to see you here. Good to see you. How are you doing, Jim? I hope you're doing really well. We didn't play anything that turn, so that makes sense, but that's cool. He floated the red on attack with 2 untapped, so I expect... Oh, Sean. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, 100%. I see what you mean. It was the Moonrager's Slay. Good call. All right. Obviously a pretty big attack here, but that's fine. I'll have Trample. It is a bit annoying. Yeah, I should have Deadly Disputed. That was a mistake. That's okay. We're learning. This is really the first time playing this deck anyway, and we're just here to have some fun and test out the stream. So I hope you guys will stick around and hang out with us. Great to see you all here. He looks like he's going to die to the Meathook triggers eventually. That's kind of my thought, because eventually we can just kind of annihilate here. 4, 5. Do this. And this. Hang in, how are you? Jim, I'm doing great, man. It's been a very, very busy few days, and so it's kind of nice just to have a little bit of chill time to hang out and stream with you guys. See what we can do. All right, lots of stuff is gonna die here, but we crucially shut down some of their things, which is important. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna Deadly Dispute now. Let's do one of these. Jimbo, what you been up to, dude? Anything in particular? Is everybody getting ready for the end of the year? Holiday season is upon us, everybody. And I don't know about you guys, but I am not ready. Like, at all. I have very few gifts ready to go. Quite a busy week indeed. Yeah, Jeremy, I feel you, dude. You've probably been swamped. All right. Let's see. So we could just Meathook Massacre for a butt ton and kind of do the thing. Might be a good way to do it, actually. Should we sacrifice just to draw a card here? Yeah, I mean, I guess we should, because if the plan's to Meathook Massacre anyway, this kind of keeps us moving forward, which I feel like is probably the right call. They've got 1 card in hand. Like, I can't imagine they're going to be able to just immediately win a card. Now, it could be something like the Caretaker or something ridiculous. The new format looks expensive too. Oh, Sean, let's talk about the new format. Yeah, Sean, just out of curiosity, what are your opinions on Alchemy? I did a little like mini podcast episode on it. I say podcast episode, it was really just me ranting for like 15 minutes about it. And man, it does not seem to be going over well with the majority of the community. It does seem like some of the, I will say quote unquote bigger names are more like optimistic on it. Some are optimistic, maybe some aren't, but like in general, I feel like it's not as hated in some. No, we need to keep these for the Meathook Massacre. Duranka, what is up, my friend? How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We are hanging out. We're having a grand old time. Yeah, we're just gonna do it for 7. Autopay, get this stuff out of here. Sweep that board, get everything out. And we don't really have to worry about it. Again, they've got 1 card in hand, but we've got an answer to any permanent they might have. So, feeling okay about it. All right, Arlen. Yeah. I mean, good thing we have an answer for it, but like, that's gonna be pretty scary, assuming they just drop. Oh, it comes in on this. Pardon me. Severe, and I think it's getting... There's set on Arena, costs 1,000 from that. Dave, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? I stopped playing for a year about, and I think to get a standard set on Arena costs 1,000 from that point. Are you saying to, like, to fill out an entire set, or to get just, like, a deck? Because I would suggest for a deck, you definitely don't need $1,000. But that's just my... Dave K. I made it to Mythic with his Blood Money deck by adding Kaya, the Inexorable, but haven't been able to do much lately. Mono White is tough. Dude, Dave, Mono White is frustrating as heck to deal with. I'm super with you on that one. With the new format, that seems like would be another 500 at least. Good man, thanks. Oh, good to hear that, Dave. Sean, I will say this. So first of all, you're not. I'm fairly with you in the sense that it is just another format to think about, and yes, cards will be, you know, there's gonna be decks you're gonna try and build, and then they're gonna, you know, change things and do that kind of stuff, and it's gonna be a bit frustrating. But what I would suggest is that I'm just gonna pass. What I would suggest is that because the standard cards are, well, they're both legal in standard and alchemy, you only have to own the basic 4 copies of it if you want like a full play set and that kind of stuff. Sean, yeah, deck doesn't cost so much. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Sean, you and I are on the same page there. Yes, I see what you mean. It does get expensive. Standard does get expensive. And I would suggest, I released a video like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago maybe. I was talking about how to get into Magic and like a good place to start. And I am very confident in saying that I think, hey Henry, what's up, man? I am very confident in saying that I think, I do think standard is the right place to start. However, standard can get expensive for sure. Like there's no doubt about that. Auto pet. I'm gonna draw here. I like the idea of alchemy for being another standard format, but I really hate the concept of nerfing bouncing cards without actual. Yeah, see, that my thing is very heavily. How many rares will be in alchemy? Alchemy, I believe it's 63 cards. Somebody fact check me on that, Jeremy. If you're hanging out, fact check me on that, because I'm not 100% positive. But it's, I mean, it's gonna be. There are new cards in it. There are things that you're gonna have to try and, you know, find, that kind of stuff, which is a little frustrating. So I'm with the frustration of the set, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be interesting. I don't have as high of hopes, and I'm only, again, bringing up CovertGoBlue for a number of reasons. One, we're testing his deck today, but 2, he also had a very extensive video on it, which I thought was quite informative, and I would recommend go checking that out. But in general, he had a more positive outlook than I think I do on it, and that's kind of it. I don't have that positive look on alchemy. I think it'll be interesting. It's a new format. So Henry, I'm doing great, man. I'm hanging out, I am chilling. It's great to be streaming again. We're gonna at least be streaming for a little while, and just have some fun. Dave, what's your honest opinion? Can you grind a mythic playing any of these Haunted Hollow decks? I love that. Dave, I will say this. I think there are a number of Hallowed Haunting decks that are kind of good. In fact, really good in some occasions. However, the ones that we've been playing on the challenge week, I don't have the highest of hopes for. And I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean that in the sense that, like, they're really fun. They're just not super, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, just hope the nerfed Chariot and God Goldspan don't replace the current ones in Historic. Henry, they won't. There's also something nice about playing Arena and knowing I can buy these cards and show a friend the game. Also, I've seen our Gung Ho Pro. Yeah, Sean, I've seen a lot of the same. I don't necessarily agree, but I have seen basically a lot of positive about it. And I do think there's quite a lot to be positive about. I just think in general, as exciting. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get everything off the field here except for the Corrosive. We also get 2 little 1/1s here. They're good gaming us. That's good. It's probably the top 5 spiciest builds. Dude, yeah, Henry, that was a fun one. Like 100%. That was a really, really fun build. I hate that it didn't win. You know what I mean? Like, it was really good. We're gonna blow up one of those Ranger classes as well, just to keep them off of certain things. But yeah, it was a super fun build. I tested the deck, and I do think it's very good. It didn't quite get there. You know, all good. Looks like they just hit a land. Is that correct? Are they just gonna like? They're just gonna spin wheels, aren't they? I hate when that happens. All right. Cool. Get a land. We don't have a. Oh, we do have man land. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. We're just winning now. Go us. We're gonna do it. Also, guys, not that you have to or anything like that, but if you would like to join our YouTube membership, you certainly can. It's just very janky. Yeah, Henry. Feel free. You're more than welcome to. There's a little join button below the stream itself that you're more than welcome to join in, be a member. You do get access to a couple of emotes and things like that. We have yet to really build out the whole membership package, just because we haven't really streamed on YouTube very often. And so this is a bit of a new one, but it would obviously be much appreciated. So please feel free to consider that. Don't feel like you have to by any means, but interesting. I'm gonna try it. It's like kind of do nothing, to be honest, but we're gonna try it. Also, guys, I may have to end the stream just a little bit short. I forgot I do have a work call very soon, so I may have to do that. But Chariot or Gold Spam, Mono White was really hard when they got or play just like you have no chance. Yeah, Sean, Mono White, when it has that like perfect draw, is so difficult to deal with. It's just excessive. Like, and there's a lot of different builds of Mono White. Weirdly, like I say a lot. There's like 2 or 3, but they're all very interesting in my opinion. The double up version is very scary because they get so much power on the field for so little mana. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll block. I don't know what they could have here. Oh, I'm dumb. I've literally never played against it. Yeah, you got it. That's cool. That was my bad, but not really the end of the world. What do we do? We can Meathook Massacre for 3. Do this. This gives us potential blockers, which I really like. This does have. This thing is massive. It's very frustrating. The build I think I've done was the Lich's Mastery deck, submitted for the life game. I rebuilt that deck recently, and there's a lot of upgrades to that. Henry, send me the new one. I'd be super stoked to see it. The tax build with Brutal Cathar just an answer. Yeah, the tempo of that deck is. What double up version now? There's still a lot of the like super cheap and efficient versions of the list where they just run multiple spells a turn. And I apologize because I don't actively play mono white, so I don't just know a lot of the cards offhand, but there's a lot that basically just say like, hey, I'm just gonna keep doubling up on spells every turn and then pushing out a lot of power. I made a spicy token storm deck I saw yesterday, going infinite turn 5. Yo, I am into storm. I am super into storm. I would love to do that. All right, cool. I really wish we could keep up with this, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. They just get to attack in here for 5. I'm gonna just take it. No reason to do any blocking. It does have trample. I mean, yeah, we'd save some, but not really. All right, throw this out there. 1. Still not enough. All right. All right, let's throw this out there. Gonna create a treasure token, and I think we just pass here and hope for the best. Not really sure. Also, guys, if you could, please, because again, this is a bit of a test stream for just a little while here. Could you just give me a heads up? Does everything look okay, sound okay, that kind of stuff? I just wanted to check in to make sure, because again, this is our first time utilizing. We swapped over to Stream Elements, just to see if that kind of made a big difference. And so far, it seems to be helping, but just want to make sure everything's kind of leveled properly. Okay. Sacrifice that. I'm gonna not deadly dispute it. But... Alright. Get a creature. Super into that. This. What's your favorite colors to play? Dave, great question. Personally, I really love... Thank you, Christian. Blue and black are, like, generally my favorite color combinations. That being said, I understand that's a very hated color combination. I'm gonna attack here. See if this... I'm probably just gonna block. It's gonna die anyway. Yeah, blue-black are generally my favorite. I'm kind of a control player at heart, slash a, like, combo mill player. I really like mill a lot. It was a standard deck using... Oh, crap. Guy that looting cards, 100 treasure tokens. I like that. John, I love that. That sounds super... Alright, they're gonna exile this. I'm gonna discard the ruin. Kinda helps them. Alright. The problem is now they can play that. Which is a problem. I think this deck is probably gonna... That's okay. We do have Meathook Massacre, which can deal with the Ogre Slime here. Which is nice. We've got enough mana. But, yep. Oh. Extra hated because of the Rogues last rotation. Sean, dude, Rogues was awful. Rogues was the most annoying build, I think, ever. Alright, let's just... Can't do... Rogues has been very frustrating. I still see Rogues every once in a while, which is kind of in me. Just because it's not anywhere near as good as it used to be, but I mean, it's still a solid deck. You're still gonna see it, unfortunately. Right? Of course. Easy. Got this. I think we're definitely dead. This is gonna be our last game also, guys. Just a heads up. We've been live for, what, 8 minutes or so. Again, this is very much a test, but it seems to be going okay. So we may sink a little more time into the stream production because I want to make sure that we're on top of things. Scoot Swarm is also, yeah. Scoot Swarm is very annoying. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so cool. All right. So we do this. Do this. They're gonna get it. But we create a treasure. Yeah, I'll dig up. Good harness. It could also be Binding of the Old Gods. I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna play out the Eyetwitch. There's no reason. All right. I'd rather see Scoot than Rogues in the last standard. Scoot dies to board wipe, but Rogues board. Yeah, Sean, I found that to be the case most of the time as well. It was very annoying to play against, because they did have one, everything was instant speed. They could just flash everything out for the most part, which made it really difficult to deal with. And the Scoot Swarm decks were very like on your own turn for the most part, so it kind of helped a little. So if the stream goes well, does it mean we may see Challenge Week streamed live? Christian, great suggestion. We might. I'm not positive but that is certainly a possibility. I do really like the challenge weeks and doing that with you guys, so it may be kind of fun to make that work. We can do this. A7. Beep. Then we just die to carry Planeswalker Boy. When it dies, let's see if they do this right. Oh, they just sacrifice. Okay. That's fine. It may die to board wipe, but most of the time you die before you wipe the board. I mean, that's very fair, but I think in general it's at least... Alright, yeah, we're dead. Alright, well, that was kind of unfortunate. Yes, in the interest of Scoot Swarm versus Rogues, I would rather be against Scoot Swarm, but that's just my opinion. It is what it is. Guys, thank you so much. This has been highly successful. Now, this was just a short stream. This was only about 30 minutes. We may try and stream later this week. Just as a heads up, it'll probably be the lunchtime stream as it usually is. And again, I just want to remind you guys, please, if you would like to support the stream, if you enjoyed hanging out with me today, which I certainly enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Let's open this pack while I talk. Please feel free to join. The membership is there for you. We will be working on that membership to try and bolster it up for you guys and make it a little more worth it. But just wanted to say a huge thank you for everybody for hanging out with me today. Great to see you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. It means a lot that you're here. I love you all very much. I'll see you again very soon. Does that sound good? Thanks for doing the stream here. Sean, the plan will forever be to do the stream here from now on. So just as a quick heads up. But thanks, guys. I love you.